master the perfect duck call takes practice. 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 These are not mere quacks. This is music to a mallard's ear. Eric Thomas hopes to blow his way to the world competition for duck calling with a win today in New Mexico. The finals are held in Stuttgart, Arkansas, billed as the duck capital of the world. Eric is a mallard man.
You get a whole lot more birds that'll come in and respond to you. They'll chatter back to you, talk to you. Personally, it's a heck of a lot easier to call on than, let's say, a Canadian goose call or a speck call.
There's a 90-second routine these competition-ready duck callers must blow.
It's very difficult. I mean, it's like playing an instrument. You have to practice quite a bit. And it's part of the sport of duck hunting is trying to get them as close as you can to attract them to your decoys. And one of those methods is if you're a very effective caller, you can improve your chances of getting those birds into range.
There's the hail, high, hard, and loud. The feed call, raising and lowering the volume. The comeback call, hard and fast. The lonesome duck call, low and throaty. Judges imagine a flock of ducks in the distance. The duck calls are scored on how loud, clear, and real they sound. Deductions are made for any squawk that does not fit the category.
Please don't squeal the first note. Inevitably, that happens to all of us at one time or another. But more than anything, you're trying to focus on the competition, you're trying to focus on your routine, and it's very distracting. You see people walking by, you catch kids in the corner of your eye, you hear the pigs across the way, and you know, it just gets in your head.
The suspense begins.
Yes, and see who the winner is.
That's Carol Shores posting the scores. Her husband brought the duck calling contest to Albuquerque 14 years ago. She's keeping the tradition alive since his recent passing.
Get involved with wildlife because they're concreting all of our wildlife resources. New Mexico Game and Fish is a wonderful help, Delta Waterfowl, and Ducks Unlimited. We're interested in the fowl and in wildlife, period.
She's the official for the Stuttgart, Arkansas World Contest. No one from New Mexico has ever won, but former champ Randy Marcy has come close.
Because I just love blowing a duck call. For me personally, I love that part of fooling a duck.
And here comes the boy from Illinois, Greg Daniels, based at Kirtland Air Force Base, blowing for New Mexico's spot in the world competition.
It's my 4th year in the contest, and tell you what, the competition's getting pretty stiff.
And that routine will take Greg Daniel to the world competition held annually in November, when Thanksgiving turkey is replaced by duck in Stuttgart.
And our winner is Greg Daniels.
Woo!
Yes.
Yeah!
Come on over.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
Thank you.
The competition with these guys is unbelievable. I mean, they're the best of the best. That's why they're here.
This competition almost didn't take place without its founder. Stands to reason. In a desert state, you need someone to keep this water sport afloat.
For a number of years, Quincy Shores had done a lot to make sure the duck calling competition took place. And this past year, he passed away. And so that was a huge blow to the waterfowl world. It's really important to me to continue something that was such a strong tradition for him.
This one's for you, Quincy.